What's up, YouTube? We're back with another video. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. It's All Pro Sports Talk, the home of sports talk. Today we're going to discuss the Washington football team, 7-round mock draft. Let's get into it. So the Washington football team dealt with a lot of injuries on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. And they also have a hole at quarterback position of consistency. With the first pick for the Washington football team at number 11, I have them selecting Kenny Pickett, quarterback from Pitt. And I know what a lot of people may say, the quarterback class is not that deep and is not that rich, but it does not mean this man right here is not a good quarterback. He's been consistent at Pitt. He consistently gets better. He has a great touch down the field. He has that size that you want from a quarterback. He does have the hand problem. When a lot of people say they like to measure hands, but that doesn't matter. To me, Kenny Pickett can be a franchise type of quarterback for this team. Great touch down the field with his down the field throws, and has some sneaky athleticism as well. And he was a Heisman finalist, one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football. He's one of the best quarterbacks in this class. In my personal opinion, he's the best quarterback in this class. The Washington football team has dealt with consistency at the quarterback position for years now. They signed Ryan Fitzpatrick. He hurt his hip. They had to roll with Taylor Heineke. Taylor Heineke was never supposed to start for this team. He had 20 touchdowns and 15 interceptions. Even though it was not all his fault, Taylor Heineke did not look great this season. Had a lot of highs and had a lot of lows as well, and he's not just a consistent quarterback. To me, he's a good quarterback that can be a backup in the league. He's just not a franchise guy, and the Washington football team needs a franchise type of quarterback with the defense they have in play. With the 43rd pick in the second round, I have the Washington football team selecting Jordan Battle, safety out of Alabama. Listen, the Washington football team moved Cam Curl to free safety last season when they brought back Landon Collins. Landon Collins played a lot of nickel linebacker to where he shined the most. He did not shine the best at the safety position, at strong safety. Jordan Battle is a guy to Alabama that can play both the free and strong safety position. He had 50 solo tackles last season, 3 passive collections, and 3 interceptions. This is a man that can go all over the field and can play single high safeties as well. Cameron Curl is a known beast for this team. This is a pick for the future. I don't think they'll want to pay Landon Collins extra money. He deals with a lot of injuries. He's not as athletic as he used to be with the New York Giants. Jordan Battle is a guy that can take over that spot, and you can have him and Cam Curl be on the back end for years to come. With the 75th pick, I have the Washington football team selecting David Bale, one of my favorite receivers in this class, or wide receiver from Purdue. David Bale is an excellent slot receiver that can play some outside receiver as well. David Bale is a very explosive playmaker with a lot of speed and is an excellent route runner in this class. To me, he's the best pure route runner in this class. You can debate me on that. I don't care. I've seen what this man has done at Purdue. He had a 240-yard receiving game as well in college. This man has great hands with only 2 drops in the season. Every single season except for his sophomore season, he broke 1,000 yards. His sophomore season, he dealt with the pandemic situation. He was not able to play out that season. We've seen what he can do. On the outside, he will get dogged out by some aggressive type of lanky corners like a Jalen Ramsey, but on the inside, when he's going against those slot type of corners, he's one of the best in all of college. He's a very explosive guy. And the Washington football team, they need a wide receiver that can help out Terry McLaurin. They did sign Curtis Samuel. He missed a lot of games last year. He just can't stay healthy. He deals with a lot of injuries, and so did Logan Thomas, a tight end. Having an extra receiving target with Antonio Gibson and Terry McLaurin can only help this team and help a quarterback moving forward. And I think David Bale can be that guy. Like I said, man, he had 1,286 receiving yards and 6 touchdowns with 93 catches last season. One of the best do-it-all receivers in this draft class. To get him at the 75th pick, that would be an excellent steal. With the 113th pick, I have the Washington football team taking Andrew Stueber, tackle from Michigan. This is a man that wins with power and power only. That's why he slid so far. He did tear his ACL in college, but he is a very strong tackle. He plays some guard as well. The thing is, Andrew Stueber, he's built like a stone wall. This man doesn't let a lot of pressure come his way. He just deals with a lot of injuries, and he can be an excellent right guard or right tackle for the future if developed properly. The thing is, Andrew Stueber, he's not going to match up well against speed rushers. He meshes up well with guys that win with nothing but power. He's a guy that's excellent against the bull rush, but he isn't that great against the spin move or against the swim move as well, because he's not the quickest tackle. He's a guy that needs to work on that. He needs to work on his quickness, but when it comes for power, he's the best powerful tackle in this class. When you talk about not athleticism, his athleticism is very low. When you just talk about pure power, he's one of the best power tackles in this whole entire draft class. At the 190th pick, I have the Washington football team taking Byron Young, defensive tackle out of Alabama. Just keep the Alabama train going for the Washington football team defense. He'll be excellent depth for this team. He can also be another run stopper. He can play defensive end and defensive tackle. But he's mostly a defensive tackle that is 6'3" and weighs 292 pounds. He's an excellent run stopper that's going to take up a lot of space. He'll be excellent depth. He can come in behind Jonathan Allen or Deron Payne, and that Bama connection keeps going. And he can also be a edge defender as well against the run and goal line type of situations. And we know the Washington football team needs more depth at that linebacker position and the defensive line position. And with the last pick at that 228 spot, I have them selecting Avery Robbers, linebacker out of Oregon State, a pure edge rusher who is very raw right now, but he's very explosive. The thing is with Avery Robbers, he's not a guy that's going to go out on day one and look like Bud Dupree. But he reminds me of Bud Dupree his first 2 years in the NFL. As a guy that didn't like, he knew what he was doing, but the more he got coached up, the better he got. He plays so well off the edge, but he can seal up the edge and stop the run because of how fast he is. He relies on his athleticism a lot. He will get washed out by some double teams, and he will get overpowered by powerful tackles. The thing is, he can win with speed, and towards the end of his career with Oregon State, he looked like he was starting to develop into that type of guy. He's a guy in the 7th round that you would love to have. He has that Bud Dupree type of upside, and you're not losing much by just selecting this type of linebacker for excellent depth. And you can also turn to a cover beast as well. He can come off the left or right side of the defense, and you can also put him in coverage and jam up tight ends as well. That's what they use him for at Oregon State. So one more rundown of this draft class. I have them selecting Kenny Pickett in the 1st round, number 11. The 43rd pick, I have them selecting Jordan Battle, safety out of Alabama. The 75th pick, I have them selecting wide receiver David Bale out of Purdue. The 113th pick, I have them selecting tackle/guard Andrew Stuber out of Michigan. With the 190th pick, I have them selecting defensive tackle Byron Young. And with the 228th pick, I have them selecting Avery Robbers, linebacker out of Oregon State. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Most importantly, I want each and every last one of you guys stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching my video again, guys. Peace.